Good morning, brothers and sisters. Did you shout for joy today? Did you have your sweet kneeling? Are you aware that Lord is with you now and He wants to draw near to you? Quiet yourself and think about all this truth. Your heart will be drawn by God and come before Him. When I newly believed, there were many meetings and most of them lasted long. At that time, I was fed spiritually, and all those meetings offered me good spiritual food. Because I was well fed spiritually, my spirit developed quickly. So I encourage you to eat good spiritual food and eat more. Listen to the message and read more spiritual books. When I was a new believer, we didn't have many spiritual books among us. So I read spiritual maxims of Brother Lawrence and practicing the presence of God. They really encouraged me. Later, I read our spiritual books like The Good Portion and Heart to Heart Appointment. They helped me a lot. Thank God for revealing Himself to us so that we can know Him and our Father. He also showed us the way to draw near to Him and experience Him. Therefore, after the second journey, we had a lot of good spiritual books. Hope all of us can read more. After listening to the messages and understanding them, you will know the path of pursuing God and know His heart more. When we walk onto the right path, we can experience and enjoy Him more. In the worshiping time, we can embrace Him spiritually and have love interflow with Him. This is also what the Lord enjoys. We have so much treasurable truth. If we fully understand the truth, we will not be deceived by the flaw. Knowing the path of pursuing God clearly, we then can build the church after His heart. In short, the more you understand the Bible, the more you can understand God's heart and His will. We will become more joyous and close to Him. We can also experience Him and love Him. Only by this, we can build the church after His heart with Him. Brothers and sisters, I hope that you draw near to Him, listen to the message, and read more spiritual books. May God bless you. Brothers and sisters, today I want to read with you Proverbs chapter 31 verse 10. The scripture reads, "An excellent wife who can find, she is far more precious than jewels." In Proverbs, it mentioned the excellent wife as the crown of the husband. It means she glorifies her husband. It also said finding an excellent wife means obtaining favor from the Lord. In Proverbs chapter 19 verse 14, it said, "A prudent wife is from the Lord." When we read these verses, if you are a sister, you will find that God doesn't value males and belittle females. God values every lady. His praise is for every one of us. You see, here is said, "An excellent wife is far more precious than jewels." In God's heart, an excellent wife is so precious. Actually, in chapter 31, verse 10 to 31, it is a poem. The structure of it is very special. In Hebrew, it is an alphabetical acrostic poem. The first letter of the first word of each line is arranged according to Hebrew alphabetical order. A poem in special structure is used to praise the wives. So, you can see that God really values females, the wives. God treasures us not because of our gender. Here it talks about an excellent wife. Is this about her beauty, wisdom, or talent? It's not. In the last part of Proverbs chapter 31, The excellent wife is praised because she fears the Lord, not because of her beauty and wisdom. Brothers and sisters, the most important quality of us is not the gender, but being a person who fears the Lord. It is about our relationship with God, our attitude towards God, and our response to God. It's not related to your education background and your status. This verse talks about an excellent wife who can find. The standard seems so high. Can anyone become the excellent wife? I encourage all sisters here. The standard is not high only if we draw near to God and love God. We will be far more precious than jewels, very precious in God's heart. We can see God's admiration. So, I also encourage brothers who are the husbands of sisters. Praise your wife more often. We have been blessed because of them. Their love, support, and devotion to us become the blessings to our family. Let me share a story. A man needed to have a business trip. He suddenly got a call from his wife. She is anxious and said, "Hubby, many houses of our neighbors are broken into by robbers. So is our house." Then the husband asked in worries, "What was stolen? Did you call the police?" The wife said, "Our house is messy now. I think many are stolen." The wife found that the husband was anxious. Then she said, "Don't worry, the robbers have been arrested. We are counting the loss. All our neighbors need to list out the missing items." Then the husband felt relieved and said, "Please, get our wedding picture, and at the back of the photo frame, there is a red packet envelope. Please check." After a while, the wife told the husband, "There is nothing at the back of the frame." The husband then said, "Please go to the bathroom. At the back of the toilet bowl, I put a plastic bag in a hole on the wall." Then the wife checked it and told the husband, "There is nothing in the hole. Did you remember it clearly?" Then the husband was so worried and said, "Please tell the police. We lost $200,000. The wife was shocked and asked, "Why didn't you tell me you have such a lot of money?" The husband admitted hiding the money and urged her to tell the police. The wife smiled and told him, "No worries, that's a robbery drill. You performed well. For the $200,000, I will put it into a secure place." Then the husband felt relieved and apologized to his wife. Most of the time, wives can handle our money well. Their worries and anxiety are because of caring about us. So, you can see that some trivial things also shows their love and care to us. I hope that we respect each other, not that we should please each other with lies, but admire each other from our hearts. Sisters admiring their husbands, and brothers admiring their wives. Mutual trust can make our family joyous. May God bless us.